Well, I'll be damned. Not only is it your baby mama's favorite YouTuber, your ex's dream man, it's the biggest. Yes, sir. Y'all know I'm the GOAT, but y'all already know it's time to get true. It's Coach Cooper. Oh, yes, sir. Y'all already know who it is, man. Stop acting like you don't. It's your favorite thick mother-in-law's favorite sports journalist. Yes, sir. True View Sports News very own, man. Now, y'all saw that title. Y'all saw that thumbnail. Y'all got intrigued. No worries. I'm going to give it to you, man. We got the week 1 review of the NFL. I'm finna be breaking down the entire schedule. We going from the first game to the last game. Now, the first game, as you can see in my thumbnail, I'm going to be asking the question, does Dak hurt Jalen? And can Pat pack up Herbert? Great first 2 games to start off the NFL season for, because I think they're evenly matched after the off seasons we just had. And of course, there's a whole lot of other teams we need to be talking about. So I'm going to review all of it. I'm going to break it up, chop it up, bust it down. But before I do all that and yap away this whole goddamn introduction, y'all already know the order of things, man. Y'all drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And while y'all taking care of that, I'm going to take care of this good old blunt of LaRuski. I ain't even smoked once of it the last video, so don't roast me, okay? Huh! That John Wick motherfucker. Yes, sir. Yeah, that tastes good. What y'all know about this? This is the gun that took out Osama bin Laden. Yes, sir. This weed came straight from the Middle East. Y'all ain't come to talk about gas, though. Back to business, man. We got the greatest slideshows on God's green earth, the NFL Week 1 breakdown. Now, I have all the games to the right, and I put the green dots there because those are the teams that I think if you're a gambling man, you might want to check betting out on those franchises. So I'm going to talk about the games that I'm most excited to watch. Y'all leave a comment if y'all think I skipped one, if y'all want to hear a more detailed breakdown of a matchup. But first up, and I have an individual slide for the other primetime games. Don't worry, I left those out for a reason. Don't twist up your panties. The Raiders rebuild starts strong. Now they're going up against another franchise that's rebuilding, so I love the matchup for this. Similar situation. The only reason why I'm leaning towards the Raiders rebuild is because the head coach that they got, Pete Carroll, he should be able to get people in line faster. Now, the New England, they got a new head coach that's just as well. I love the head coach from Tennessee. I think he can do something over there, and I think he played for the Patriots as well before. The big difference, though, is I like the Raiders draft just slightly more. I think they got a couple pieces they can use, that running back and receiver. They already have Brock Bowers. When I say Geno versus Drake May, obviously his season is much higher. I think he hits that stride maybe towards the middle of the season, not right out the gate. Stephon Diggs has been in the news for everything but football, so I don't know how he's looking. I'm going to do some more research on their mini camps and all that in the preseason. But as of right now, I'm feeling more confident in the Raiders being able to cook up quicker than the Patriots. So I have the Raiders winning a close one. Next up, you already know the game that I'm most excited about, that I will be reviewing first. I have to stay loyal to my franchise. I know I say it's true review, we unbiased, and we always keep it true. But how can you expect me not to show up and show out for the greatest franchise of all time? Them goddamn Commanders, man. You know we finna cook the New York Midgets. They ain't got shit for us. They can't hold our jockstrap on their best day. The new weapons that we have in DC, I'm expecting them to go stupid. I'm expecting them to go crazy. Now, people are saying Debo's still looking chubby. He's still having the double burgers and the baconators. As long as he's catching the fucking ball and getting us at least 5 yards, I'm okay with it. Jaden Daniels can do the rest. I like the new weapons that we're getting for him. This is going to be it went from this is the worst team that Jaden Daniels is going to play with while he's a Commander to now we already looking like this is the best roster he's going to play with while he's a Commander. I love the draft. I love the depth that we got. There's a couple more other pieces that I think that we can address. But other than that, I think a lot of people are kind of, if I'm being honest, I think a lot of people are overlooking the Giants way too much. Y'all saw that Commanders hype and we made it, but if you're got real football knowledge, if you know ball, or if you're a Commanders fan, you understand where I'm coming from when I say the Giants have kind of been belting us over the past couple years. RIP Dwayne Haskins, but since even then, we just was never able to get over the Giants. They always just beat us by the skin of our fucking teeth. And it pissed me the fuck off. I was starting to hate New York. Develop some demise towards any New Yorker in the accent. Fuck all y'all. Y'all are gonna go out sad week 1. I just hope y'all are prepared. I hope y'all got napkins. Mamas is gonna be crying. Football players from New York is gonna be dying. Obviously, I wish them good health. But the overview of this, if I'm giving my real take, I'm gonna quit playing. I got the Washington Commanders winning by maybe 10 points. Don't be surprised if this is a game that goes down to the wire, because in the NFC East, every game is like that. The Giants got Scatterbo, they got Neighbors, they re-signed Slayton. Russell Wilson has always been a challenge for us. We usually belt his ass, I think, as of recent. But, you know, if they roll out Wilson or Winston, I don't think they're going to roll out Dart. Either one of those guys can give us a good game. So prepare for a good matchup to happen between these two. I got the Commanders. Week 1 shootout for Shadur. I don't know who's going to start in Cleveland. Obviously, I'm just as excited as y'all to see Shadur play. Hold on, let me go back into my true journalism mode. Yes, sir. I think that the week 1 shootout, if Shadur is to start, this is the perfect game for him. We all know that the Bengals defense is made out of Swiss cheese. We all know the Bengals defense is made out of wet napkins, baby snot. You can run through it as easy as possible. It's very weak. But if they handle their situation on the D-line, then I'm going to be a little bit worried about the Bengals, because they do have 2 beasts that they're negotiating with at that DN position. But this is a defense where if you want to see Shadur's ceiling, I think y'all should roll out Kenny Pickett, because that's what y'all brought over. But if Shadur somehow becomes the starter week 1, like people are talking and clamoring about in the comments, I'd be excited to see that shootout, because I think a lot of offense would happen in that game. Still leaning. I'm going to give my locks towards the end too. I kind of skipped over that, but I'm blocking out the True Review Sports News locks right now. I'm going to remove my head and then I'm going to talk about it later after this next point. Are the Lions still legit? They have Hitchens coming back. Now, they lost a lot of pieces in the front office. They also got a couple pieces, but they did lose some pieces where people felt, hey, are the Lions deteriorating? Was that their run? They've been competing. Is it over now? As long as they have that head coach talking about biting people's kneecaps off, as long as they have that backfield, those receivers in that quarterback, Jared Goff, who can get it done, even though he got packed up by my Manders. He's still a good quarterback. I think they're legit. Green Bay got their guy at receiver, but I don't think a rookie receiver is going to be the reason y'all go from where y'all are at to guaranteed Super Bowl winners and contenders and just whooping the Lions. I have the Lions getting it done. Now, if y'all want my true review locks, I'm going to always give y'all 3 teams that I think y'all should put a little parlay together. The parlay I'm rolling out week 1, I got the Bengals, Commanders, and Lions. I'm feeling pretty confident. I almost want to throw the Cowboys in there for the fuck of it of the odds, but I kind of already fucking gave away my pick, so let me get back to business. Those are my 3 locks, though. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, the first game of the season, Thursday Night Football. I will be doing a video of this. Hopefully, we can live stream by that time if I have enough watch time. But Cowboys versus Eagles. Now, the main points we should take away from this one is how Dak is overall 9-4 versus the Eagles throughout his career. He's coming back. They're saying he's looking healthy. The team is looking healthy, and he got more weapons. Dak is one of the people with the most to lose this season, because I think people are about, seems like Dallas is about tired of being mediocre. They want to see if Dak can take him over the edge. You got your weapons. You had a nice little draft. They got you a nice little rookie running back. New head coach bringing in a new type of energy. So let's see where this goes. Pickens and a new head coach. Are those the missing pieces? We're about to see how much of a change does that bring to Dallas. For the Eagles, they lost some pieces too. I know everyone's hype about them white boys back there and they was just rookies, but let's see what it looked like when they got filmed. Let's see what it looks like when they don't have Darius Slay and CJG out there. That's what I'm curious about. Do we see an Eagles defensive decline? Now, obviously, I might be a hater. I might just be hating right now because I am a Commanders fan, and I do hope the Eagles go to shit. But if I'm being 100% honest, I think the defense still plays just good enough to beat the Cowboys. Wouldn't be surprised if they get it done because they still have Saquon. Now, what I thought was crazy is A.J. Brown, when he came over from the Titans, so far, his best season was his first year on the Eagles. Like with Devontae Smith, too, his best season was his first year playing with A.J. Brown when he came in. Saquon, he just had that first season with the Eagles, and he put up 2,000 yards like nobody business. He just got put on the cover of Madden. We know about that Madden curse. Maybe this is just me and my fruition. You know, these are my wishes. I'm hoping that this takes place. But do we witness the Madden curse take down Saquon Barkley? I doubt that he has more yards than he had last year. I think that's hard to do. So there's some questions on the Eagles franchise now. They've had a great run. And I was going to do a video. Do the Eagles lean more towards a dynasty or a decline from the moves that they just made? Obviously, I'm on the side where I'm hoping we see a little bit of a decline because they did whip the shit out of us. But I have some questions and concerns. And I think the odds is going to be kind of crazy for Dallas. So if you're a betting man, I think I'm going to go with Dallas on this one, honestly. I'm going to go with Dallas. I think they split the series. So I'm going to go with Dallas now, Eagles later. Unfortunately, if somehow in a crazy fucking timeline, and I hope this timeline doesn't exist, but if somehow these teams meet up in the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas gets the best of them regular season and Eagles put belt to that ass in postseason. They're evenly matched. They're always right there. Like I showed you while Dak is playing with them, they're damn near 10-4. So great team. This should be a great competition. I mean, these are terrible teams, but this should be some great competition. I'm looking forward to see. I got Dakaroo. Next up, we got a Friday night football. This is what I like to see. Football on a weekday. Okay, something to look forward to. We got a good game. We got Revenge Tour Pat versus Justin Herbo, G Herbo, and Harbaugh, the Harbaugh Bros. Chiefs versus Chargers, great game. I think this is the beginning of their era. Now, do I have them beating the Chiefs? I'm going to go ahead and give my answer no. But I think that we're about to see, okay, now Justin Herbert, you was making a couple of playoff runs. You ain't getting no playoff wins. I think this is the season where he starts getting the help that he needs. All the playoff losses before, it's hard for me to put them all on Justin Herbert. That terrible choke job by the head coach, and then this past loss where everyone forgot that y'all had to play the Texans in the playoffs. It looked like he was out there by himself. Him and Derwin James was the only ones cooking. I think that the team should start looking good. They have a good upside, a good future on their way. I think we can see the backfields get busy, receiving yards to both backs. I'm excited to see Omarion Hampton and Najee Harris lining up. Maybe we see a two halfback setting of formation. And then people forgot about Pacheco pretty quick. I know he ain't do nothing in the postseason, and he had everyone's parlays going to shit, not doing anything. But when he's healthy, let's not forget everyone was glazing this man, running like a mad child. He runs too aggressive. I'm excited to see him fully healthy in that time off that he also needed. And Rashee Rice also comes back. That's something to look for. I'm going to bet on him for underdog, for a player prop. I'm going to do some videos and posts weekly once the season starts just to get some more activity on the channel. Rashee Rice's line is something that I'd be keeping an eye out for. And Pacheco back 100%. If his line is low because his stock kind of dropped after that injury, go ahead and hammer his running line, his rushing yards too, because again, he's a beast when he's good to go. So I'm looking forward to this matchup. Now another matchup, we got a playoff rematch. We got the Sunday night football game. Ravens versus Bills. Josh Allen is visiting his son Lamar Jackson, okay? Father's Day just passed. I'm pretty sure this game would have been perfect to be played on that time. Obviously, I'm joking. But this is an instant regular season redemption from Lamar. A lot of people are now calling him a regular season merchant because he just becomes turnover man in postseason. As much as you Raven fans want to paint it as Mark Andrews shit the bed, okay, well, guess what? He was having a sleepover with Lamar Jackson. They both shitted together. They was the Dookie boys. Neither one of them can. Everyone has fair share to blame for the loss that they suffered to Josh Allen and the Paw Patrol crew of his receiving corps. Now, he ramped up that D-line. So what I'm excited to see in this matchup is the new Bills D-line versus the new paid Derrick Henry. Ravens went ahead and stuffed his pockets. They said, you here for the long run, big boy. We need to see you do something crazy. and this is the game to do it. The Ravens also brought in the DeAndre Hopkins. Damn, I almost stuttered myself to sleep. Let me take a hit for that one. But yeah, they brought over DeAndre Hopkins. When I was saying they're the main offense that uses their tight ends way too much. Only offense, both tight ends got 10 targets. The fuck is y'all doing? Y'all need some receivers. But y'all brought over DeAndre Hopkins. I think he's going to do the same thing he did on the Chiefs. Maybe get you a catch or two. Might be a crazy catch, one-handed catch, and then they'd be like, oh, you turn back the clocks. It's D-Hop in Houston. It's not. I don't think he's that much of a game changer for the offense. I think we also get to witness the Buffalo's receiving core progress. They were a young core last year. I'm expecting to see some jumps in their game this year. Jair Alexander, I believe he just signed to the Ravens. If that happened, holy shit, y'all got another star. Jair, I never imagined him leaving Green Bay, so that surprised me if they didn't sign him. But if he went to Baltimore, whoo, instantly a new face for the Ravens. So that's exciting to look for if I'm a Ravens fan. Who I have winning this game? If it was postseason, I would take the Bills. But it's regular season, I'm going to have to take Lamar. And all of his player props, hammer him. Bet the rent on it. I'm sure he's going to perform week 1 of the NFL with Henry just getting paid and Jair Alexander at defense. So I'm looking forward to this matchup. And lastly, the last slide, a game I'm extremely excited for. This might be actually, we got, what, Lamar? Okay, yeah, every primetime game is honestly fire. But this is the most intriguing one as far as the future. Because you got 2 young guys battling at quarterback. You got Caleb versus JJ's debut. Now, JJ had a lot of hype coming out of Michigan. He had that swag. He had that little Brock Purdy-esque to him. I don't think he's as good as Brock Purdy, but we're about to see. Ain't nobody know shit. So we're about to see his debut, McCarthy. People have been saying he's already feeling like a veteran. He got a connection with JJ. I'm ready to see that. And speaking of player props and JJ, Jetta's new connection, I'm betting him over 80 yards first game. I don't see him getting less than 80 yards first game. The fact that he has a young quarterback, he should be excited to throw his first pass to Justin Jefferson. So you can almost bet that to happen. But the Bears is game. They got some 2 targets that I'm expecting to let loose early in the season. Luther and Loveland. Speaking of Michigan alumni. Loveland, people were kind of confused about that pick because Warren was there, the guy for Penn State. Him going to the Colts is a perfect fit. Loveland going to Chicago, I also like that fit as well. So I understand. They got their guy that they felt was their guy. Luther and Loveland, both great rookies that I felt like they could come in and make instant impacts. So I'm ready to see them two get some targets. Chicago may become contenders. I have Chicago winning this game. People are going to have Minnesota because, again, they just went to the playoffs. But let's not forget what happened week 1. They got shellacked. They were frauds. A new quarterback coming in. Caleb is him. I'm not sure why people are doubting it. He should pass everyone's eye test. He got a C on his chest for a reason, not just because he was the first pick of the draft. I think he's a winner. I think he plays to win for sure. He doesn't like to lose. You get that energy from him. And I'm excited to see what he does this season. Most importantly, I'm excited to see you make it to the end of this video. I'm glad that I made it to the end of this video at this point because my camera's about to fucking explode right now. So y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe so I can upgrade it a bit. But other than that, that's my takes. Again, my locks is the Commanders, Bengals, Lions. I tried to leave out the primetime game. I'm going to do individual videos the week of, and I'm going to say my bets on that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the NFL season. I know it's kind of early. I'm excited. It's getting closer, but I'm more excited that y'all are watching my videos, man. I appreciate the views and the love y'all been giving me. Most importantly, y'all go ahead and have some fun. It's summertime. I hope y'all are enjoying yourself. If y'all don't like this video, share this video or comment on it. I don't care. Most importantly, y'all need to stay true. That's one thing I do care about. I'm out.